one of the topics we've been talking about is the UN Arms Trade Treaty, also known as ATT, also to be called the Small Arms Treaty. Obama is going to probably sign this treaty. It's going to go to Senate. Here's where we're at with the thing. And it's, it's really interesting that, here at the United Nations, they're pushing this down on America, not giving any thought to our sovereignty, which is none of their business, our sovereignty, right? It's our sovereignty. We should be fighting for it. There are some big people out there that have served in government that feel very strongly that this is negative. How about Rand Paul? Rand Paul has come out extremely negative on the Small Arms Treaty or the ATT. And so, interestingly enough, the Mexican president comes out and says that because of the Aurora, Colorado tragedy, the American Congress must review its mistaken legislation on guns. It's doing damage to us all. Now, first of all, mind your own business. 63,000 people have been slaughtered in Mexico in the last 5 years. Where does Mexico get off, or any country get off, telling America what to do with its guns and its gun legislation? Now, we shouldn't even be sitting at the table of this thing. You ask how, what's going on with this? Now, let me give you an idea. There were 14 vice presidents at the AT&T conference, right? Iran was selected to provide one of the 14 presidents. Now, here you've got Iran overseeing a trade treaty, which we're supposed to be party to. Now, this treaty is supposed to be about stopping terrorism, preventing human rights abuses, right? But the UN decides to give one of these positions to an Iranian that they can select to provide one of those vice presidents. Now, this is a nation that supplies arms to Hamas, backs Hezbollah, is in cahoots with Syrian government. Really? America is supposed to give up its sovereignty, that type of group, to vice presidents where one of them has an Iran representative in it? Now, John Lott from Fox News wrote that many of the countries included in the negotiations have banned handguns, and they do not recognize the inherent right of personal self-defense. Now, the Obama administration is undoubtedly the most hostile administration to gun ownership in the U.S. history. With Obama, and prior to this, he says, Obama had personally supported of handguns and semi-automatic weapons before becoming president. So before he gets in office, he's in support of them. After he gets in office, he's opposed to them, so much so that to give up our rights, the rights that were provided us by the founding fathers, that there shouldn't be any foreign influence. It's our sovereignty. It's our Second Amendment. That Second Amendment doesn't belong to Iran. It doesn't belong to the United Nations. It belongs to the American people. And we're talking about it today on the George Jarkesy Show.